welcome back to Wednesday here on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your host, Eric. This week we're talking about magic in pop culture. So today's subject was this week's subject, was brought to us by Cat Eyes 13. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. She posed the question basically that her friends and coworkers are bringing up pop culture references to magic and witchcraft and things of that nature via conversation about Harry Potter and Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Charmed and other various pop culture references of, TV, movies, things of that nature, and wanted to know what we think and how we react to those conversations and those comments in our everyday life. Well, to start off, most of the time I don't say much of anything because I understand what it's like to want fantasy to happen, which is basically what that is they want to be part of the fantasy. They don't necessarily want to be part of the world in which we live as pagans, where magic, in a matter of speaking, does work, does happen all the time. The divine interacts with us on a regular basis as long as we're open to it. They may experience that in things like deja vu and signs, and if they're Christian, they may see it as a sign from God, things of that nature. That doesn't necessarily mean that they want to be part of that world. So generally speaking, I just kind of ignore it when they bring that up. If I know them well enough to know that they may even be remotely interested in the conversation, I may bring it up and say, well, I'm pagan, and I believe that stuff does happen and does kind of work. And it's not a matter of magic, obviously, the way that they portray it in TV and movies and things, but magic exists. And then, if the progression of the conversation goes to what do you believe and how does it work and da-da-da-da, it's one of those things where it can be a really interesting and enjoyable conversation. But generally speaking, I'm not trying to convert anyone, so why would I bring it up unless I figure, well, they might be interested. And if they're not, I leave the conversation where it is. So generally speaking, when somebody brings up that kind of stuff in conversation, I have to agree. I think it would be cool if magic worked like that, but it doesn't. It's not a quick fix, and it's not an instantaneous thing most of the time. And when I explain that to them, more often than not, they're interested in the conversation, but they're not really interested in participating. You know what I mean? So, it is in my opinion, it's a good conversation starter and conversation piece in general, and a way to explain your belief system. But generally speaking, especially if I don't know the person on a personal basis, it's one of those things that I recommend just ignoring them, and or even if you're in the mood, participating in. Anyhow, those are my views and opinions. I hope this helped you guys out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to post them in the comment section below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, everybody, and of course, until next time, Odin be with you.